Okay, everybody, we are all connected either by social media or a insatiable appetite for information these days. And Landon, I know we're not even going to bury the lead. There is something out on the water, way east of us, and everything like that. But you are the man, and your team. You guys project, you guys analyze, you guys predict, and everything like that. What are we looking at with this? What has now been upgraded to a tropical depression, as I understand it?
Yeah, that's correct. We've been watching this system for several days now. We were highlighting the fact that things are starting to show that precursor indication that things are developing in the region. And here we are. This is Tropical Depression 17W near Palau and Yap up there. And so this is the first of two systems that we've been watching that has materialized. And so we've been ripe with rumors for what feels like a couple months now across the region with speculation and rumors of typhoons developing somewhere near Guam or anywhere in the region. And so it's just been exactly that rumor. But we were starting to see those indications late last week that things are starting to come together. Originally, it was going to be that disturbance near the Marshall Islands, but a South Pacific tropical system started pulling that energy away from the disturbance near the Marshall Islands. So now that South Pacific system, that is the dominant feature well over there to our southeast. But that allowed 95W, this tropical disturbance here, to start forming and intensifying the last couple of days. So this is now Tropical Depression 17W. That is the 17th tropical cyclone in the Western North Pacific in 2023. We are way behind average as far as tropical cyclones in the Pacific this year. That's despite the fact that we are in a moderate to strong El Nino. So that was quite a surprise to a global scientist and meteorologist that it's such a sluggish year. And so climatologists and tropical scientists, they'll be looking at why is it the case despite the El Nino. So Tropical Depression 17W, this is no threat to Guam and the CNMI, which is way up here in the top right corner of your screen. But for
And
folks in
everybody
Yap and Palau, this is,
exhale. that,
yeah,
that's what
we're going to
everybody was
breathe
waiting
easy
for.
with this one. Yes,
Okay.
we're going to breathe easy with this one, but our attention's now for Palau and Yap. And at 7 o'clock this morning, that was centered right about 300 miles east of Karor and about 160 miles southeast of Yap proper. And it had maximum sustained winds at 30 miles per hour. Right now, this looks like a piece of junk. It's nothing too impressive to look at. It doesn't have much good symmetry and structure to it. And that's because the upper level winds high up over this disturbance or this depression is ripping it apart, so to speak. So we want to have a nice vertically stacked tropical system so that it can form and intensify. That is not the case right now because right now we just don't have that nice vertical stack of a column of convection. So that's going to mitigate intensification at least for the next 24 to 36 hours. But things could change as it starts to slide somewhere near Cayenne, north of Karor, over the next couple of days. This will be a slow mover. So these showers, thunderstorms, locally heavy rainfall, the potential for mudslides and hazardous seas and surf, that will persist for several days.
And this is
What
also
about
interesting because
Guam?
I was talking with your brother about this just last week, Brandon, when he filled in for you because you were traveling. But it's interesting to me as a journalist because 6 years ago on Thanksgiving Day, which is obviously right around the corner, we went to Core One the night before because there was a system out on the water, and I believe it was like 11 or 12 that morning. At the time, Governor Eddie Calvo said like, okay, we're in the clear. And yeah, I mean, it was kind of nuts because obviously it's Thanksgiving and people want to set up tarps and people want to start cooking the turkey, whether they're traditional in the oven or doing the frying thing and everything like that. But that was interesting, and
Yeah,
that's noteworthy again because the holidays are just a few days away.
yeah, 'tis the season, and of course, I have not put up any Christmas decorations outside. Usually, I'm with lights outside on my house a month ago. This year, that has not happened because I'm just kind of hesitant to do that because of what might happen in the coming weeks or the next month. And so, again, going back to Guam and CNMI, we have full blown dry season conditions. This is going to feel like an early January, February for us. The next couple of days, just spotty trade wind showers and not much to speak of across Guam and the CNMI. This is going to be the theme for the next couple of days, at least through midweek, Wednesday. Mostly dry, mostly sunny, but those spotty trade wind showers pushing through, nothing significant. But we are going to be watching the weather over here in Eastern Micronesia. This is a 96W, that developing disturbance.
Oh
The
boy.
forecast models really struggle with this overall disturbance over here, still being affected by that South Pacific 91P that may be upgraded to a tropical depression later today by the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. That's going to move on to the south and to the South Pacific. But what is it going to be doing with 96W? This is going to be probably moving westward in the coming days. That could bring us some showers. Looks like the trend is to keep it more to the south of Guam and the CNMI. That would be the good news. But later in the long range, some of the forecasts spin up another disturbance over here that could be a factor for us into the weekend, early next week. That is in the realm of speculation. So there's still a lot to watch how this all materializes over here. But nevertheless, showers, thunderstorms, and some gusty winds are all present across eastern Micronesia and parts of the Marshall Islands. So stay
And that is
tuned.
precisely why I
Don't
brought
turn
up
your back.
the whole Thanksgiving thing, Landon, because of course that's a couple of weeks away. And again, I brought this up last time with you. My interest is primarily all the friends I've got, the athletes, the coaches, the administrators, everybody from Team Guam that's heading down to Solomon Islands to begin their competition in the Pacific Games and everything like that. It's really, really hard to be away from your island home when something is happening. So, we want them to head down there with a clear conscience.
Yeah, that's absolutely it. And so right now there's no credible threat toward Guam and the CNMI at this time. So again, we are coming right out of the peak typhoon season of the year, and it is El Nino, so we can still see that elongated typhoon season through November into December and maybe into early January. So don't turn your back to nature. Don't panic, don't worry, but stay tuned and update with the latest weather information.
That is probably some of the best advice I've heard, this fiscal quarter. Don't turn your back on nature, because whenever you do, or, God forbid, you think you're superior to nature, nature will humble you.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
All right, Landon, thanks so much, man. And, if anything changes and everything, we'll make sure to talk to you later on in the week. But, looks like dry conditions right now. And let me ask you, are you team, you cook your turkey in the oven? And because your family goes real traditional, do you guys do the turkey in the oven, or do you guys fry your turkey?
I like New York strip.
Okay. That works,
Actually, a good ribeye, you can never go wrong with a good ribeye. But turkey, as long as it has that crispy crust and seasoning, it's great. Because sometimes turkey can get dry and bland so easily, and
Yeah.
then you have to like pour the gravy and the mashed potatoes and the dressing all over it, and then you don't have turkey anymore.
Just get out of my way once the stuffing is out on the table. Like, and if anybody behind me in a line, I mean, my coworkers know here at the KUM holiday parties, which are legendary. If there's stuffing on the table, everybody behind me gets none of it because I wipe that thing out, man.
Yes, I love stuffing. Oh,
I'm all
especially
about the
when it's
stuffing.
burnt and a little bit crispy on top. Oh, it's
Yes,
the best.
Stovetop, please sponsor our segment. I would love that. All right, take care, man. We'll see you later.
Thanks.